good evening and welcome back to my channel. My name is Uncle Steve, and guys, I am pumped like yesterday night, and tonight I am overloaded. Like, I've got a lot of gist for you guys, everything that happened tonight in the live eviction show. Although there were no eviction whatsoever, but generally I'm here to just give you guys everything that happened on day, is today day 6 or day 7? I don't know, because I'm tired a little bit, but I'm pumped also at the same time. So I think let me just go with day 7 of the Bbnaija show. Not so much happened because it was Sunday. Biggie doesn't have anything to give them to stress them. They only just woke up to make their hair, and the guys made their hair by themselves. The guys also helped with those that wanted to barb their hair also, and it was also cool vibes and vibes and vibes and vibes like that. But before I go into it, this talk is going to be largely about the live eviction show that just finished right now before I recorded. And then before I do that, I'll take you guys a little bit back to this time last night, or around like 12 a.m. last night, when the Bbnaija Saturday night party ended. Guys, they went into the house after the whole grooving and everything. A few of them were drunk. Clearly Lilo was drunk as like she was as high as a kite. V was calling her Lilo, say ma, are you drunk? She said, no, me. Why would I be drunk? Me, big girl. V called her again, Lilo. She said, ma, are you drunk? She said, no, I'm not drunk. Well, scratch that. That one went by like that. But I should let you guys know that immediately after the party, what we had been waiting for in Lilo and Eric eventually happened. They had their first kiss of the Bbnaija show, and it was all lit. I'm going to drop the video here for you guys so that you can see it, and then I'm going to move on. But before I do that, I should also let you guys know that unofficially we actually had a kiss. There was a cut, yeah, there was a cut in the show, and that was during the party. They actually had their very first kiss in the party. It's only resurfaced minutes later, also like hours later. Somebody dropped it on Twitter, and I was like, wow, we missed that entirely. I mean, we were all just watching the dance moves and everything like that, and we missed it. So unofficially we are like the first kiss in the party. I'm going to drop the video here for you guys to see. That was that shot about the first kiss between Erica and between Eric. Why do I just keep on saying Erica? Maybe I should just say Erica was life of the party yesterday. Maybe that will come on my mouth. Eric and Lilo, they had their first kiss yesterday, and that was their first 2 kisses yesterday. That happened yesterday in the party and in the room after the show. Then scratch that. They were supposed to have truth or dare yesterday. As a matter of fact, they had a particular dare, one dare between Wathoni and Kidwire. Wathoni was dead to kiss Kidwire for 20 seconds, which she did. She came back, did it there, and she was like, and the housemates were counting 1, 2, 3 to 20 for them, and that happened like that. So the truth or dare was supposed to continue. Then it was Praise's turn, and then somebody dared Praise to kiss Bbnaija. And Bbnaija was quite reluctant. Maybe she didn't want to do it. Not gonna go like that. I'm like, oh, what's doing? You do the dare. That was how the dare casted though. Truth or dare boss, like they were just all feeling reluctant and everything. And for me, I feel like the reason why the truth or dare busted was because the housemates were too jumpy. Like, if you want to do truth or dare, start from the small ones. Kiss is quite intimate. Later on during in the night, Nengi went on to say that she wasn't going to kiss nobody if it was her, because kiss is a very, very personal thing for her. She's not going to kiss you unless you're her boyfriend. Truth or dare or not, scratch that. So I feel like the housemates were a little bit jumpy with the dares and the truths and whatever tasks they were asking each other to do. They should have piped low a little bit, start small, and then you build the tension, and then everybody feels in on the game before you start carrying all those big ones. So that was that. And guys, when they woke up today, it was just make your hair, braids and everything like that, vibes and gist all through today until tonight, when Ebuka came for the live eviction show. And guys, this live eviction show, we all know Ebuka. That Ebuka is going to come, and Ebuka is our mouthpiece with the audience outside. He's going to come and ask all the curious questions in our mind. We'll come and ask it on the show tonight. And now we open our script. Alright guys, so I am here with a bunch of scripts, like to explain everything to you guys. I wrote everything down from A to Z. So stick with me as I'll be taking you on a journey of everything Ebuka said and did with the housemates on the live eviction show tonight. I should let you know that there were 0 evictions, no eviction whatsoever. So most of them, or all of them, are still safe. Nobody was removed from the show. Although they didn't know initially that they weren't safe, because Ebuka clearly told them that eviction show tonight. So they were a little bit nervous, but Ebuka told them no eviction. So guys, the live eviction show started tonight. I really need to call this thing live. I need to stop calling it live eviction show, but because there was no eviction tonight. But at the end of the day, again, no choice. I have to. That's what it is called, but the show tonight started with. I'm just gonna call it the show. The show tonight started with Ebuka asking Nengi, the head of house, how her first week as head of house has been, and then how everybody has been towards she being the head of house. And she was like, hey, yeah, everybody has been fine. They've been very, very supportive and cooperative, and there hasn't been any unnecessary wahala that she cannot handle so far. Then it moved on to Wathoni to ask Wathoni, you were chosen as the deputy head of house. Were you surprised that Nengi chose you? And she was like, yes, I was surprised. Like, I wasn't expecting it. Ebuka was like, why? Why were you not expecting it? Then Wathoni, see, this Wathoni get God. She doesn't talk so much, but when she talks, and she dey drop bars, and they feel Wathoni. And Wathoni went on to say that she actually expected that, she thought that Nengi was going to go with a guy, that she would choose a guy to be a DHOH, but she chose her. She was surprised, but all well and good. She's ready to go with the flow. Then Ebuka, I was expecting Ebuka in my mind. I was praying, Ebuka, please ask Wathoni, is there a particular guy in mind that you thought Nengi would have chosen to be with her, and he did not disappoint? He asked Wathoni, okay, now, was there a guy you expected that Nengi would have chosen? And she said yes. And Ebuka asked, okay, who is the guy? And she said Ozo. And I was so happy. I was like, Ebuka and Wathoni, God will bless you too. Like, they got to where I was going exactly. You guys know that over this Nengi and Ozo relationship thing going back and forth, like, I just don't understand when he's just blowing the ship anyhow, and the two of them are not even serious about this thing. So that one is by the way. Then so Ebuka went on to Katrina, and it was like, Katrina, you had a fight with Wathoni. What's the situation of things with that? And she didn't long matter at all. She was like, yeah. When I'm like, she went on to explain her personality, that she's a boss lady and all like that, but and that's how she's not ready to change that about herself, and that's who she is. But owing to the circumstances surrounding what happened between she and Wathoni, she felt guilty conscience, and also owing to the fact that she likes vibing with everybody. She didn't like the bad negative energy that was going around, so she had gone to Wathoni to apologize to Wathoni, and I'm sure that we missed that. But to know that they've apologized to, and she has apologized to Wathoni, and things are moving fine, me, I'm really happy. Although I've not really seen that among their housemates, like Wathoni and Katrina, have they been vibing? I've not seen that. But if she says she has apologized, that's cool. Wathoni did not say that she has not apologized, so I think they are going to move on from that. So Ebuka went on to give us updates on nomination and eviction this season of Bbnaija lockdown, and he went on to say that nomination for evictions will be done on Mondays immediately after the head of house challenge. That's when they will be nominating housemates for eviction, and then eviction show will definitely be on Sunday, next week Sunday. So I guess it is safe to say that we can see housemates being up for eviction tomorrow. They are going to nominate themselves, and Ebuka went on to say something like all housemates are going to opt for possible eviction. I don't really get that. If you understand what you were saying right there, please drop me some explanations in the comment section. And at this point, I'm going to take a pause and say, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe to my channel. Tap on the notification bell button so that when I start dropping a new video, it's going to pop right on your screen telling you, hey, Uncle Steve has dropped a new video. Alright, Ebuka also went on to explain to us that there will be immunity for the head of house and also the deputy head of house, which means these two people cannot be put up for eviction. And I feel bad for Nengi and Wathoni, because their head of house immunity will be ending tomorrow, and it means that they were not able to enjoy the immunity that came with being head of house and deputy head of house. But nothing spoiled. You are supposed to stay in the house, you stay in the house, and if you're not supposed to, you pack and go. Guys, if you're having vibes of people that will be nominated tomorrow, or people that will even go out on Sunday, this coming Sunday, let me know in the comment section. I know you guys already have some names in your head, ringing bells and tinkering bells like that, so let me know in the comment section. Alright, moving forward, Ebuka went on break. They did some adverts and everything like that, and then Ebuka came back, and it was the fight between Lucy and Kaisha that came up next. And Ebuka asked Lucy, okay, what happened in that fight? Then Lucy went on to explain that, see, Kaisha came into the room, and I think she did some stuff and she didn't close the door back, and I felt that was wrong. Like, why didn't you close the door? You were supposed to close the door. And then she said Kaisha was like that she needed light, so that she doesn't like staying in home without light. That was why she left the door open and blah blah like that. So she said her own. Then Ebuka went on to ask Kaisha, okay, Kaisha, is that the same thing that happened? And Kaisha said no, that truly she did leave the door open, and it was because she actually liked light being around. Just she needs more light to be in the room when she wants to sleep. But when Lucy confronted her, Lucy was actually rude and very disrespectful. That was how she powered for her back, and she also called Lucy old cargo. So that was everything that happened. Not like she intentionally wanted to do it, but Lucy was very, very rude and disrespectful in her utterances. But she also explained that she had gone back to apologize to Lucy, and I think they are both cool. I pray they are both cool, because inside this her talk, inside her explanation, she also went on to say that the rudeness and the disrespectfulness of Lucy was very, very unwarranted and unnecessary, because she could have told her very easily or calmly, but she like she was rude and she flared up, and she feels that Lucy was trying to use that to catch attention, to trend and all that. And I feel like, come on, you say you people have apologized to each other. You're not supposed to say that Lucy was trying to use it to trend again. It was quite unnecessary and uncalled for. And I'm like, even if somebody wants to use somebody to trend, is it 12 a.m. I be 1 a.m. in the midnight that they'll be using you to trend? How many people are online by that time? So I actually felt like it was unnecessary. I just hope that will not block their moving forward together as housemates. Ebuka went on to say, okay, fine, that's cool to know, but Praise, you are also somehow in between this dicey situation. What was your involvement? Then Praise was like, in the middle of everything, Lucy made some utterances that were very, very disrespectful again also, and I had to check her like, yo, come on, you're now speaking about the old housemates and everything, like that's wrong. You have to apologize, and it's all sorted now. Then Ebuka went on break again. See, tonight they wanted to kill us with break, but the Lord is our muscle. We will keep on persevering with Biggie because we love Biggie. Yes, we love Biggie. So Ebuka returned back after the break to talk about relationships and ships in the house, and relationships and entanglements in the house. And then he faced Ozo directly. Uncle Ozo, what's going on with relationships and entanglements in the house? And you know where Ebuka is headed? He's headed with the triangle. We've got Ozo on top, Dora and Nengi below. And I went on to ask Ozo that, okay, so what's going on then? Ozo went on to explain that, see, Dora is like my paddy. I've cleared it up with her. She's my tightest person in the house. English is now dealing with me. Maybe I should start speaking Yoruba. She's my tightest person in the house. She's like my best friend in the house. So we are actually cool and proceeding as friends. While Nengi, I sort of like Nengi a little bit more than just friends, and zipped like that. Like they say, no more than that. We already know this thing because I just don't know. Their head did not want to correct. They want to be giving me headache. If you like each other, proceed. Today, also I will say, I like you, but let's take it one step at a time. Tomorrow, Nengi is like, yeah, you like me, but am I the right girl for you? Maybe you should. So the two of them should better just take time more and let's know where they are headed. If you are not doing, let other people do. Okay? Then just right there, Ebuka moved on to Lyric. That was Leo and Eric, and he was like, hey Eric, he was like, hey, there's this nickname they're giving Eric in the house now, Oshio boy or something. I was like, Oshio boy, what's up? Hey, I'm not going to ask you people anything, just say hello to Lilo for me. And he moved off like that. Then he went on to say that, see, you asked me, said I was very, very livid with you guys yesterday. Like, I'm not happy at all. You guys were supposed to do truth or dare, and you did not do it. You just botched the whole truth or dare idea, and it was not cool at all because he was obviously jeering and waiting for the housemates to do the truth or dare thing before they casted everything, like I mentioned earlier. So Ebuka went on to V, and I was like, okay, so yeah, V, at the truth or dare yesterday, you were referring to Neo saying, baby, let's go. So I explained the whole baby situation to us, and you guys know then she was like, well, she's attracted to Neo's spirit. Like, Neo is a gentleman, and she's attracted to the gentlemanliness of Neo, the spirit of being a gentleman in Neo. That's why she's attracted to Neo, and things are moving. So Ebuka was like, hey, now, so are you just saying he's just attracted? I mean, people have started this because you called him baby now. Ebuka was shy. Ebuka would enter the places he's not supposed to enter. That's why we love Ebuka now. So Ebuka was like, and then V was like, no, don't jump, okay? It's baby, like baby has like pet name, and all like that. V didn't want to overdo it, and she was playing Ebuka by the way Ebuka was playing her. So, but we know what's up. We are watching the show. Obviously, they've got more than friend or pet. Wait, did you even just call Neo pet? Like, Neo, baby boy. But nevertheless, we know what's up. That was V's response to what Ebuka had to say. So moving forward, guys, Ebuka mentioned a twist, and I never could understand the twist he was talking about. He did say that Biggie is introducing a new twist this season of Bbnaija, but I never really could understand. I was still trying to process what he said before I could even write it down. So I didn't get it down. But if you understand the twist of the season he's talking about, please drop it for me in the comment section. I'm so very lazy and tired right now. I don't even understand what he said at all. So moving forward, Ebuka went on to Tolani Badge. And he was like, hey, Tolani Badge, do you feel like there are some people in this house who are yet to come out of their shell? And the moment he asked this question, I was like, wait, Tolani Badge is obviously one of the people that are yet to come out of their shell. Is Ebuka intentionally asking Tolani Badge this thing? Because like that question was directly for her. But scratch that. Tolani Badge went on to say that, well, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, myself, I think I'm on that ship and I've not come out of my shell yet because I feel like it is too jumpy. Like, let me just calm down, pipe low and see the way things are going before then I review the entire Tolani package, the entire Tolani Badge level 2. She's like, there's a level she's going to unlock very soon. So like, cause I mean, she's a lifestyle vlogger, she's a YouTuber like me. So we all know that she's definitely got some pepper, some spice ready to be served around. But I've been complaining also, she's taking too much time to come out of her shell. Oh God, break the shell, scatter it. Ask Biggie for Amai. They don't have Amai inside the house. Come out if it's where you've got. Serve it to us. If it's coded, you know, like whatever it is you've got, man. Not this dull thing. I believe she's not dull. So ASAP. You're sleeping on the bicycle, girl. Then moving forward now, guys. Oh, I'm so tired, eh? Ebuka went on to ask Tochi about are there cliques in the house that are cropping up, coming up, and all like that. And then Tochi was like, yeah, definitely there are some cliques coming up in the house. And then, but if you are not their type of person or you are not up to a certain level with them, penetrating them will be hard to do. Like, you cannot exactly mingle with them too much like that. Then Ebuka went on to Kidwire. Do you think that the shift that are in the house, the relationships that are in the house are forcing people, are pressurizing people to be in relationships too, to want to get into relationships? And like I said about Tolani Badge, the question Ebuka gave Tolani Badge was specific to her, but generalized it. Same thing happened with Kidwire too. We will notice that Kidwire and Erica have started their own potential ship, and the wind of love is really blowing this one fast. Cupid is not slowing with Erica and Kidwire at all. Then Ebuka asked Kidwire, do you think some housemates are being pressured into getting into relationships because of the relationships that are flying around the house already? And Kidwire was like, well, for me, I don't think so. I don't think people are being pressured into relationships. Just, he did mention I cannot speak for everybody, but as far as he sees it, everybody's just still trying to get to know themselves better and then, you know, click with somebody at the long run. Then he moved on to Tricky T. Tricky T, what do you feel about this? And God, we all know Tricky T is a clown. Like, he's the biggest clown inside our house. He's 35 years old. He's the oldest, but guy, this guy is the biggest clown in that house. Tricky T was like, yeah, I agree with Kidwire. Then he took a complete 360 over Kidwire and I was like, but see, I feel like some people actually are feeling pressured. Like, people are actually pressure to enter relationships in this house, so but it's not very much outspoken like that. Like, people are not saying it out, but the pressure dey body. And that was the last housemate Ebuka talked to tonight. Then he ended the show by telling the housemates, by advising the housemates not to get it, not to slow, not to fuck up, to focus on their game and forget about talking about past winners, past seasons, Twitter, who has the most followers and everything like that. They should focus on their game. And they went on to coin an adage I've never heard before in my life. It was like, bells and pomo come out from the same place, so but now only pomo they enter belle. And I was like, wow, Ebuka and all these codes, meaning that both pomo is like cow skin, and belt, leather, you know, like it's leather and it's also from cow skin. They are coined from the same source, but it is only pomo that makes it to the destination land, to the land flowing with milk and honey, which is the belly. So like, the housemates, they are all here together now, but now who gets sense pass, now who focus for the game, now go first reach KA3NA land. So like, they should all get on their game and forget about unnecessary trivia things. They also went on to say to the likes of Tolani Badge and other people in the house who are here to come out of their shell 100% and really focus on this game thing, that you people should stop sleeping on the bike. You never mind, you might think that, okay, 1 week is enough for me, 2 weeks is enough for me to settle down in the house. Before you know it, Biggie and the people outside have voted you out. So that's it tonight on tonight's, hey God, I'm tired. That's everything I've got for you guys on tonight's live eviction show of the Bbnaija season 5 Bbnaija lockdown day 7. Do stay tuned for more updates on my channel. Make sure you tap on the notification bell button so that when I drop a new video, you will be the first person to get it ASAP. And of course, if you've not subscribed to my channel, Uncle Stew is here serving stew. Subscribe to my channel. Do have a lovely night.